And we are live. This is July 18th, 2025. What is happening, YouTube? Wherever you are in the world, let me know in this live chat. If this is no longer live, that is okay. Let me know below in the comments because we are going to check out the comments. every comment, we're going to check it out. There we are. And are you guys playing the lottery? Do you play the lottery? Do you believe it's possible to win the lottery? Is it possible? And if so, I mean, what is your strategy if you play? Which games do you play? Let me know. There are viewers here from all over the world, people playing Mega Millions, Powerball, Lotto Max. We have Euro Millions, Euro Jackpot, Mega Sena in Brazil, Malate in Mexico. The list goes on and on, but where are you playing? Which games are you playing if you're playing? And if you are playing, of course, play responsibly. But hey, anything and everything is possible. It's my life story. It's the life story of many people that I meet and interview on this channel. And there are some people that have won after having a dream about it as well. We're going to be covering some lottery news stories today in the beginning of this live. And there is one of them that another person has won a major, major jackpot after having a dream about it. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It happened to me. It happens to all kinds of people. So has this ever happened to you? Like, it doesn't even have to be about the lottery. Have you dreamt about something and then it's happened in real life? If so, share your story in this live chat or below this video in the comments. And if you want to be considered for this podcast as a potential guest, even if it's just a short testimonial, then go ahead and email my team. The email address is on the about page of this YouTube channel, but we love checking out your stories. And I see this chat is blowing up. We are going to be diving into your questions here in a moment. Super Lotto in California, Florida in the building, Missouri, Southern California. Hey everyone, big scratches. What is that? Big Norb scratches. Hello to you. Mega Sena in Brazil. I love it. I love it. My husband still thinks it's a scam and no real people win the lottery. Tranquil sound. Well, hey, your husband's not alone. People do believe that. Some people do believe that. But it's not in a lot of places, in most places, there have been scams that have happened, of course, but I mean, it's just real people do win. It does happen in these major games such as Euro Millions, Euro Jackpot, Powerball, Mega Millions, Lotto Max, games like this. I mean, real people are winning this. It's not like it's a made up show. It is possible, but you have to play to have a chance. Gifted one Timothy Schultz membership, free blessing. Well, thank you so much for gifting. So one of you here has just received a free membership. And that's one of the perks of being in these lives. If you're lucky enough to be here right now, is that from time to time, people donate free memberships to people that are here, and you can become a member of this channel as a member. So first of all, if that was you and you just received this, then you should thank Free Blessings for this free blessing, because that's awesome. But second of all, we do have live members only lives every single month where we get to every single question. We show behind the scenes content on this channel, upcoming interviews, and really it's way more personal, I would say. So congratulations to whoever got that. Thanks, Free Blessings. Amy, that's right. Thanks, Free Blessings. So let's jump into some of these lottery news stories. And then we're going to be diving back into this chat because we mentioned this person that dreamt about it just recently. This was just announced. And another person won this major, major prize after having a dream about it. And here you see the headline: man wins 1 million lottery after having a lucky dream. Here's how much he actually took home. So we'll get into that in just a moment. But so this was in North Carolina in the United States. This happens all over the world, but this latest one was just July 15th is this article from People. But I mean, it was all over with media worldwide. And this person just won $1 million jackpot and dreamt about it beforehand, followed the hunch, and then won. And so we're going to be getting a little more in depth about that in a few minutes, because something very similar happened to me. Many of you know this, and many of, not all, but some of the other guests that I interview on this show, that has also happened to. And it is just extremely, extremely interesting. But let's pull up a couple other stories here that are happening right now as we speak. And let's see here. So this is pretty crazy. Check this out. This man wins 2 separate 1 million lottery prizes after accidentally buying extra Powerball ticket. Look at that. He's got the hat, he's got the sunglasses, he's holding a check for 2 million jackpot right there. And that's July 9th, 2025. And this is this is just incredible. But what is most incredible is that he won 2 separate $1 million prizes because he accidentally bought an extra ticket. So if you accidentally buy an extra ticket, or there's an extra ticket there, sometimes people win big that way. It does happen sometimes. And if you're anything like me, if I were to play the lottery and there was an extra ticket there, I think I would definitely keep it, and I would keep it safe, because you never know. Or maybe you do know. Maybe you do know. But there are billions worth of lottery prizes that go unclaimed. So congratulations to him. And there's another story that is pretty incredible. Let's see if we can pull this up. Check this out. Now, I have interviewed people on this channel that have been homeless, that have then gone on to win the lottery. So it's not like this has never happened, but it's really rare and it's really incredible. And here's the headline: I'm not homeless anymore. California lottery names 1 million jackpot winner, formerly homeless man. There you can see his picture. There, he was homeless, and formerly homeless man wins life-changing 1 million prize, scratch-off ticket, and now he's going to get off the street. But there's a video that went viral on Instagram. I think it was Instagram, and see if we have that of this lucky winner. And this is, you have to love stories like this, where someone that's homeless wins such a massive prize. Let's see if we have this. This was on an Instagram page called Thrifty Beaches. And this person, I believe the owner of this page, I assume, I'm not totally sure who recorded it, but it's on thrifty.beaches. That's Instagram. And here's the video that went viral of this person, this homeless, formerly homeless, I assume, person that just hit it big for 1 million. Oh, we need some volume here. This is what happens when we're live. Anything can happen.
Like being posted?
Sure.
So you won $1 million.
I won $1 million. Fair and slow at Sandy's liquor store. And yes, I just can't wait to get off the streets.
You can't wait to get off the streets, bro. That's sick. That's so dope. That's crazy. This man just won $1 million. It's crazy.
All right.
Hey,
I know.
my friend here just won the lottery for $1 million in slow.
Check this out, woman. Yeah, here he is.
Are you comfortable saying that? Like being posted?
Sure.
So you won $1 million.
I won $1 million. Fair and slow at Sandy's liquor store. And yes, I just can't wait to get off the streets.
Awesome. So what do you guys think about that story? Let me know in the comments. If you're lucky enough to be here live, if you're watching this after the fact, then let me know below. But that is an incredible story. And we are going to get into this dream story again in just a moment. But hey, Tim, I'm wishing everyone a weekend full of wins. A.M. Henry with a very generous super for $5. Wishing everyone a weekend full of wins. Thank you for the positive energy, for the luck, spreading it out amongst this chat and everyone watching. So A.M. Henry, I wish you good luck. Thank you for your support. It truly means the world. Thank you very much for your support, for supporting this channel. I really, really appreciate it. And one of the reasons I love doing these lives is just to connect with you guys. And Jesus Christ King with a 199 super. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ King. I wish you good luck. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Happy Friday, everyone. Sorrel Fraser, happy Friday to you, who's a member and also a postcode lottery winner who's very much into manifestation. We've interviewed her a couple times on this channel. When you had your dream about winning the lottery, did you ever have a doubt that you would not win? If so, how did you handle those thoughts and stay motivated? Thanks in advance. Dahlia Garcia. Dahlia, thank you. Those are excellent questions. Did I ever? So many of you know that I had a dream about winning about 3 months before it happened in real life. It was very vivid. It was very real. It convinced me that it was going to happen. I believed it was going to happen after this dream. Whether you think that's a coincidence or whether you think it's not, I'm not here to try to convince you of anything you might not already believe, but this is my true story, my authentic story. And so you're asking, did I doubt? Did I doubt? And no, I was disappointed because I played quite a few times before I won and I didn't win. So I was disappointed each of those times, but I didn't doubt because the dream was really real to me. And I had had other dreams prior to that that showed me or that convinced me personally that that particular dream was also real. So I didn't doubt. I just didn't know the timing exactly. So let me make sure we got to, and here's, okay, I think we got to that earlier. Free blessings, gifted a membership, which is amazing. Hello in New York City, or I don't know if that's New York City, but hello in New York, tranquil sound. Georgia is here. And yeah, let me know, where are you watching from? Do you believe that it's possible to dream about something before it happens in real life? Has that ever happened to you? Let me know in this live chat. What do you think about stories like that? Because it goes way beyond the lottery. I mean, even historically, there's so many people, like it happens all over the world all the time. People dream about something and then it happens in real life. Florida, my time is coming to win the jackpot. David Colbrooks. We heard it here first. David Colbrooks. Well, you have to come onto this podcast, David. And we can keep you anonymous, by the way, if you wish. We can blur your face or your body. We can disguise your voice. I want to jump back into this news story here before we get too deep into this chat room, because man wins 1 million lottery prize after having a lucky dream. Here's how much he took home. There is a ticket. This was in North Carolina, the United States. North Carolina lottery ticket, North Carolina education lottery. But it's really, really incredible. And it happens all the time. And to me personally, it's fascinating. I would love to get this particular winner on this show because we do interview people all the time. And many people have had dreams about it before it's happened. Not everyone, of course, but a lot of people have. And it's really interesting because when I won, I thought I was the only person. I didn't necessarily think that, but I did a lot of research to try to find someone else that might have also experienced it. And I found some other people, but I wasn't able to connect with anyone until I started this podcast. So that's one thing that really is satisfying to me personally for doing this. So this person, it was announced on Friday, July 11th, that Ricky Nunnery Jr. from Sanford became the first winner of a 1 million top prize. He had a dream. He said, and I quote, that I would hit big on the lottery. Something just told me to play. He told lottery officials this. He took the lump sum of $600,000 as opposed to the annuity, which would be $50,000 over 20 years. He ended up after taxes with a little over $430,000. So $1 million to $430,000 after taking the lump sum and taxes. So as many of you know, the taxes in the USA on lotteries are so high. They are so unbelievably high. But it's still extremely life-changing. It can still be and is very, very positive for the majority of people that win major prizes. So congratulations to him. What do you guys think about that story? Let me know in this live chat. And which lottery games are you playing if you're playing the lottery? So let's try to get back into this. Here is a super sticker from Molly Molly A, who is a member of this channel with the 99-cent super. Thank you very much. That is so symbolic because I won the lottery in 1999. So every time I see a super with a 9 on it, like 99 cents, 9.99, anything like that with the 9s, 19.99, it is so significant, so meaningful. Thank you very much. Blessings to you, and I wish you good luck if you're playing. And Christy Anard, Internal Awake, who's also a member of this channel, just gifted 5 memberships. So 5 of you that are here right now just became members. It's randomly selected you. You can thank Christy. So let's give a big shout out to Christy. Christy, blessings to you. Thank you so much. And there we go. Thanks, Christy, Amy Limon. So if you even if you didn't become a member just now, let's thank Christy because you might in the future. People do this fairly often. That was very generous of her. So blessings to you, Christy. Thank you so much. I got a free membership. Thank you, Aaron Delins. I might be mispronouncing that, but yes. Congratulations to you. I dreamed I won the jackpot. I believe it, and I receive it. I declare it. Lily. Amen. Tim, I didn't doubt. Love that. Sister Sophie, thank you very much. So Virginia, Paris, best wishes and all everyone does. Great greetings with Yolent, I think her name was. Yes, so there was an interview released yesterday on this channel. Did you guys watch that with Yentl? Yentl, who won lottery prize. It was a daily 4 lottery, and she won. She actually also had a dream about it before it happened, and she believed it was going to happen. She's also very much into intuition and manifestation. So if you haven't watched that, you might want to check it out. That's the latest video in the feed of this YouTube channel. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Thanks for your comment. Hello from Georgia. Hello. And New Orleans, had a dream about a car accident the night before and a conversation, and to be stranded because of it the day before too. Yeah, that's crazy. So I had some of you know this, but I had a really vivid dream about a car accident after I won the lottery. And it was so real that I woke up because I was supposed to take a road trip the next day. And it was a new vehicle that I had purchased after winning the lottery. And I was supposed to take this road trip that was like, I don't know, 6 hours or so. And the weather looked fine and everything. And I thought, well, the dream, I just didn't listen to it. And I went anyway. And I thought, well, I'll just be extra careful because I had this dream, but I'm still going to go. And that was against what I felt in the dream. And then I ended up in the middle of this 10-car pileup, and it wasn't my fault. Just like it was just like a giant sandwich of cars. It's like the wrong place at the wrong time. This thunderstorm came out of nowhere. And long story short, my vehicle was totaled. I didn't listen to the dream. So listen to your dreams if you think it has meaning. Here is a 5.99 euro super sticker. And I love the 99, and I love that is so generous of you. Thank you. Blessings to you. And I wish you good luck. I greatly, greatly appreciate your support. I'm looking forward to be interviewed on your channel, Timothy. Thank you for running this channel. Hi from Berlin, Germany, from Deutschland. Well, hello, I should say. Thank you very much for your support from Deutschland. There are a couple lottery winners I really want to interview in Germany, in Deutschland. So hopefully that's not how, when that will happen. And I'm excited to go to Germany to interview someone. And take a look at this. 85 million is Euro jackpot right now. And I believe that's for Friday. So that's for tonight. This is Friday, right? What day is it? This is Friday. And Euro, you could be playing Euro Millions. So let's pull that up real quick. And I know many of you are playing Powerball and Mega Millions in the USA or Lotto Max, but Euro Millions is 96 million pounds. Many places that's tax-free if you win, which is pretty incredible. But thank you so much for your support from Germany. And here's a 199 super from Dahlia. Blessings to you. Thank you for your very generous super, for your support. It really means a lot to me. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And I wish you abundance and happiness. Thank you. All the lucky people are here, says Jackie Coate. Huge thanks, Christy. Yes, for the membership. I have dreams that come true. Sheila L. Art. So, have you guys ever had a dream about something and then it's happened in real life? If so, what was your dream? Let me know. We want to pull this up in the chat room. So, Sheila L. Art, who's a member of this channel, has. What were your dreams, Sheila? Thank you so much for your comment and for being a member. And here is a very generous 10 super from Marcella G. Marcella. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. Thank you. That's so nice of you. That's so generous of you. Blessings to you. Thank you very much. I get like really seriously overwhelmed by the love and support in these live chats. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And Marcella, thank you so much for your very generous super. How do I get over an ingrained belief that you have to work hard to get money so I can believe and manifest abundance and money? Also, I wanted to start out manifesting a Rolex in memory of my dad. I don't actually see pictures when I close my eyes. So how do I visualize it and get myself excited? So you're asking how to visualize it because you don't see pictures when you close your eyes. And how do you get over the ingrained belief that you have to work hard to get money? So many people speak about money blocks and that sort of thing, which I think there's definitely something to that with how you view money and how you perceive it. Because a lot of people think that, I mean, I myself used to believe this as well, that you just have to work hard because we're conditioned in our society to believe this. You have to work hard to get money. The harder you work, the more time you put in, the more money that you can make. And sure, that's true in one sense, one very linear, like predictable sense in some cases. But I think that really that's not the case. It's one of the things I really learned after winning the lottery, not just with the lottery win itself, but for example, if you invest, then you're earning interest by doing nothing. If you create a product, then you're getting something for it sit there. It's like money that just comes in. You know what I mean? It's passive income, which is another way. There's lots of ways, and there's also lots of ways to come across sudden wealth. So it's really a conversation that could go on for quite a while, but I think your perception of it and how you view it really matters. Because like, do you think that it's hard to get money? That it's hard that you have to work hard to? If that's what you believe, then that's what is true. Whether you think you're right or whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right to a large extent. I mean, Henry Ford said that. I believe that. So I think if you can visualize. There's got to be a way. I mean, I think I would have to have a conversation more with you to understand more about you before just making general suggestions. But I think that what I do, one thing that works for me is I use meditation, but also outside of meditation, I just try to focus on just picturing, feeling the reality that you want to experience. And then doing that. How does that feel? And then take action steps upon that. It's not just feeling, it's feeling and then taking inspired action and visualizing that. And you don't have to know the how or the when, but it's important to know the why. I think that's important. Hello from Deutsch. Hello. And here's a member for 1 month. Free blessings. Hey, all. Well, first of all, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Thank you. Hey, all, scratching tickets today. Wish me blessings. Well, free blessings to you. Free blessings. Yes, I wish you good luck, and I wish you free blessings. You have to come on here, though, if you win. We want We want to hear about it. Who played the Powerball and the Mega Millions? Lily. Well, what is the Powerball and Mega Millions up to? I know many people here are playing that. And the Powerball right now is 288 million annuitized jackpot. That's a 128.8 million cash value. So there's a lot of eights, and there's a lot of there's a couple 28s in there. So that is a fair amount of money. That could be extremely and will be extremely life-changing, most likely for whoever wins that. Are you guys playing that? The next drawing is Saturday, July 19th. And yeah, that's super exciting. Very exciting. Powerball happening tomorrow. And let's also take a look at the Mega Millions real quick while we are on this, because I know many of you are playing. This is for tonight, the Mega Millions, 100 million. So a cool 100 million jackpot, annuitized jackpot, cash option 44.3 million for tonight. Is anybody playing that game? Let me know in the live chat. And I play Mega Millions and Powerball only. Abundance 1967, who has been a member for 9 months. First of all, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. That's nearly a year, 3/4 of a year. So amazing. Thank you for your support. And I wish you good luck with the Mega Millions and the Powerball. Greetings, Timothy and everyone. Shamika Jackson, greetings to you. Yes, in 2007, I was on a plane with friends. We arrived at a location with marquee flights, and maybe weeks later, I was offered a free trip to Las Vegas from friend of a mutual friend's birthday. Wow. So you got a free trip to Las Vegas, and you had a dream. We're all about dreams on this channel. All right. The next major jackpot will be won in Lakeland, Florida. Remember that you heard it first. Can't wait until I have a chance to be on your show. Joshua Lane. All right, Joshua, I definitely will remember. And we have interviewed an attorney that is from the state of Florida. So you might want to consider that if you hit it big, for sure. And we did hear it here first. Claudia Johanna has been a member for 4 months. I can use a Lucky Charm. Claudia. So Claudia's into Lucky Charms. What do you think about Lucky Charms? Other than the cereal in the United States, there's a cereal Lucky Charms that is magically delicious. But do you believe in Lucky Charms or symbols? Like, are you superstitious, anything like that? Because some people are. And Claudia Johanna uses a Lucky Charm. What is that Lucky Charm? That's what I'm curious about. Let's try to get caught up in this chat room. We are way behind. Hello in the UK. The show is always inspiring. Great work. Glenn, thank you very much for your support. Hello from California. Linda. And I see a very expensive phone bill in your future, dialing all those 900 psychic phone lines. Who are we talking about? Who is dialing those lines, and what are we talking about there? And what do you guys think about psychics? Because I personally, I have had some readings that have just like blown my mind. Like, they've been very, very like to the T. Like, not all of them. I've also had a lot of bad ones, but there are some people that are very in tune, I would say. Claudio Johanna with a 199 super sticker. 199 is so symbolic. Thank you for your support, Claudia. Blessings to you. I wish you fantastic weekend and good luck if you're playing the lottery. Thanks for your support. Thank you so much, Kimberly. I wish so thanking Kimberly for the free memberships. Blessings from San Marcos, Texas. Tim, thank you for your inspiring YouTube program. Now my imagination and winning in my birthday, July 30th, is growing every day. God bless you and keep up the good vibes. JCH, God bless you as well. And there's a 999 super sticker. Abundance 1967. Thank you so much. It doesn't get too much more symbolic than that, with all of the nines representing the year that I won the Powerball. Thank you so much. That truly means a lot. happy Friday to you. And I wish you good luck if you're playing the lottery this weekend. And even if you're not, I wish you good luck and happiness. Thank you. Yeber Robinson with a $5 super. Hello, Tim. Did you get the giant lottery check you were given? Also, I know that every time I buy a ticket, I have a chance to win. Well, that's first of all, Yeba. Yes, I did get the novelty check. I don't have it here in this studio, but I was given it. So perhaps I can track that down sometime because it would be awesome to bring that on air on this podcast now that we're doing this. But second of all, every time you buy a ticket, you know you have a chance, and that is very true. You do have a chance, and if you don't believe you have a chance, then why would you even play? Because it costs money for many people. There's value in that, so why pay money if you don't believe you have a chance? But just play responsibly. If you do play, never spend more than you can afford. Not to have, but also know that you do have a chance, and it only takes one ticket for a chance to win, and it's very true. And Yeber Robinson, thank you for the $5 super, and I wish you so much luck. I wish you so much luck. So thank you very much. I wish you happiness and abundance. Your support truly means the world. Thank you very much. And Latinka is in Peru, is playing 30 million souls, which is a bit more than 5 million USD. I'd be here talking about my win. Well, Sebastian, I look forward to that. I have not yet interviewed anyone from Brazil, and I very much want to do that. We've invited a couple people, but a lot of guests. So some of you don't know this. A lot of you don't know this, that people that come onto this program, it's kind of a mix between people that we invite actively and people that reach out to us. And it's a mix, and it's about the story. It's not necessarily about the amount. We've interviewed people that have won, of course, hundreds of millions, and that's awesome. That's amazing. But we've also interviewed people that have won thousands and everything in between. It's not about the amount. It's about the story. And Sebastian, if you win, first of all, 30 million will be amazing if you win that. But I do want to interview someone from Brazil very much. We haven't done that yet, but I know it's going to happen, and it could be you. Just play responsibly. Thank you so much. Euro Jackpot is mine, says Spiral S. All right. Well, Euro Jackpot is a super, super popular game, by the way. I've never dreamt of winning the lottery, although I love to scratch Florida tickets, and I have won a few $1,000s with 5K being my biggest win so far. Big and Orb scratches. Wow. Well, 5K is not too shabby. 5K is pretty awesome. So congratulations to you with that. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. And if you want to be considered even for a short testimonial, feel free to email my team because we love hearing stories about wins. So congratulations to you. And I wish you good luck. I have dreams that have come true. Tiffany Sumo. Tiffany, thanks for your comment. So what have you dreamt that has come true, Tiffany? I'd love to hear that. Huefa BB with a 199 super. Thank you very much. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much. And I really appreciate your support. I like your hat. Well, Spiral S, thank you. So yeah, what do you guys think about this hat? Should I keep the hat or should I get rid of the hat? Or should I get a different hat? What is your opinion? Let me know because we are pulling up as many comments as we can here today. But thank you, Spiral S. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you, Christy, for the generous gift. I'm grateful to be part of this community. Now, thanks for you. Wishing tons of luck. May your numbers hit and blessings multiply. Jess Lauren. Timothy, you're the best. I do believe in manifestation. Lily, thanks for your comment. What do you guys think about manifestation? Do you believe in it? Do you believe it's possible? There's two questions. Do you believe in manifestation? And the second question is, do you believe it's possible to manifest a lottery jackpot win? Because some people believe in manifestation, but they don't believe in that. So there are people even people that teach it and stuff, or that try to teach it to other people, that will say that. And it's an interesting and perhaps controversial with some people topic. What is your opinion? But, I've interviewed so many people that have won that believe in manifestation. Not every lottery winner, of course, not every lottery winner, but many people do. And some scientists that I've interviewed as well. Of course, I have my own experience, but it's very interesting conversation. Thank you, Christy, for the generous gift. I'm grateful to be part of this community. Yes, let's thank Christy for gifting the memberships. And Aaron, who is a member, says, appreciate you, Timothy. Thank you, Aaron. So let's try to, hello, Big Norb. Hi, Tim. After your dream, did you only play Powerball or did you play other lotteries? If so, did you believe more in Powerball? T-Rom, thanks for your question. When I won the Powerball, where I was living was kind of like the game to play. There were state games, but the jackpot was typically, as they are, typically way smaller. How they typically are way smaller, not always, but typically. And so for me, the Powerball was like the game I was going for. I was working as a gas station clerk, so I was selling tickets, and that just felt like the most exciting game for me because it's what most people play. That's what, there's a lot of talk with customers. It's like, what will you do if you win? And I often would say, well, please remember me. And even after I won, I gave an interview at the same place as a gas station clerk and had someone that asked me, a reporter was like, what do you have to say to the person that sold the ticket, the person that purchased the ticket? And of course that was me, but the reporter didn't know that. And so I said, well, I just hope that they remember me, which is what I always said, but it was kind of extra funny that time because of course the person's going to remember me. Alicia Smith, 199. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you very much for your very, very generous super and for your support. Alicia, thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you very much. All right. And thank you, Tim. Well, thank you. We're all about the thanking today. I will come here at winner at length. I am a winner tonight. All right. So I'm going to grab my quick pick later today. Brian's feeling the luck. Are you guys playing the lottery today? If so, which games are you playing? What game is tonight? Well, tonight in the United States is the Mega Millions. I know Euro Jackpot because we got to that earlier, but I'm sure there's other games that are happening tonight. Mega. Oh, well, look, Matt is winning the Mega Millions. Well, Matt, you have to come on here then. Dreamcatcher, Spiral S. Yes. Four-leaf clover. I believe in possibilities. Well, there's a lot of power in believing in possibilities. There's so much power in your perception in believing in possibilities because it goes way beyond whether the glass is half full or the glass is half empty, but it's like how you perceive the world, how you perceive your place in it, because everything is happening up here. And we're like, it really matters. Like you can achieve extraordinary things if you believe that you can, and then you take actions. And hello from France, Timothy, how are you doing? Patricia, I'm doing fantastic on this Friday. How are you doing? Thanks for your support from France. Get a silly hat. So we were asking earlier, should I keep this hat? Should I get rid of this hat? Should I get a different hat? And HQZ says, get a silly hat. Keep the hat. Love the hat. Keep it. I love the hat. Jesus Christ King. Different hat, Tim. Mix it up. Why not? DJ Sugar Ray, thanks for your comment. The hat is a trademark. Claudia Johanna. Thank you, Claudia. Keep the hat. If you like it, we love it. Love you, Tim. In Nikki Barnes. Thanks for your comment. I believe in manifestation. I love the hat. All right. So overwhelmingly, most people are saying to keep the hat. So Lily, thank you very much. I didn't have a dream about him, but I did write down what I wanted in a partner. And 13 months later, met the man who became my husband, celebrating 10 years of marriage. A decade, Marnie. Thanks for your comment. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about that? Writing, if you believe in manifestation, if you're into that sort of thing, then writing things down. Do you think there's power in that? Because a lot of people swear that there is. And it is interesting. And I mean, even my lottery win back in the day, I didn't even know what manifestation was because it wasn't in our pop culture. It wasn't in our society, in our culture like it is today. So I had this dream about it. I believed it was going to happen. I Even at that age, even a long time ago, if I had a dream that was so vivid and so real, I would oftentimes write them down. So I did write it down. So I don't know. Is that a coincidence? What do you guys think? I believe in manifestation. Shamika Jackson, thank you very much. Neon the Phoenix, who is a huge supporter of this channel with a 99-cent symbolic super sticker. Neon the Phoenix, thank you so much. It's great to see you today. Thank you very much for your support. She's a huge, huge supporter. Okay. Hello, Tim. DJ Sugar. I am a believer. Brandy. Flame Ache. Yo, Tim, back from the holiday. God, I missed this stream. Flame Ache. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago was 4th of July, which in the United States is a huge holiday. So that's why we didn't do a live. So there was that for sure. And now we're back. It's been a couple weeks. Now we are back here with these lives, which are so exciting. I love connecting with you guys. It's great to be back here in the studio. Georgia G, I just noticed that. Keep up. All right. I bought tickets for Euro Jackpot. Hope I win the 85 million jackpot tonight and bless my family. Flame Ache. Well, 85 million. I mean, that would be pretty life-changing. And most likely depending on where you're purchasing the ticket from, in a lot of places it's tax-free. I don't know if that's the case where you are, Flame Ache, but I wish you good luck because either way, it would be extremely, extremely life-changing. Play responsibly, but it only takes one ticket for a chance. And many of you know that's true, but it is true. I got a lucky dip to Wendy. So a lucky dip for people in the United States or in North America, you might not know that a lucky dip is like a computer-generated quick pick. It's what they call that here in the USA and in Canada. But in many places that play in Europe and the UK and different places, they call it a lucky dip. So Mina got a lucky dip about 5 minutes ago. So that has to be lucky. I can't tell you how many people have won prizes or purchase tickets while this live is happening too. And that's kind of exciting always to hear about that. But if you do that, I mean, play responsibly. And if you don't do that, that's fine too. But I wish you good luck anyway. Willie with a $4.99 super. Willie, thank you. Who says, hey, Timothy, hope all is well, brother. Just one question before having that dream about winning the lottery. Did you really believe you were going to win? So I think you're asking, did I believe that I was going to win? And the answer to that is yes, I did believe that I was going to win because the dream was so real. It was so vivid. And I had other dreams prior to that one that were similar in nature about other things that then came out to something that was actualized in this life, in this reality. So it had happened to me before, so I definitely believed it. But I kept it. I told a few people. I told some people that were close to me, but I didn't like go out. Even after I won the lottery initially, I didn't go out and tell the world about it because it's funny because I was just writing about this because I'm finishing this book about my own story and my own journey. And so I was just thinking about this yesterday, in fact. And it's interesting, at least to me, that I didn't tell anybody, hardly anybody, like some close friends and that sort of thing, even after the win. A few family members, people that already knew that I listened to my dreams, people that already knew that sort of thing about me, then I felt comfortable telling them, but I didn't feel comfortable telling random people because, not everyone believes in this sort of thing. And I didn't want to be judged or thought, because some people think that it's just coincidence. But I'm completely, obviously, because we're here on this YouTube channel, I've done a million shows, but I feel that I'm completely comfortable talking about it because A, it's real. It really happened to me. It's authentic. And B, if you don't believe it, then that's fine with me. I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. I'm just being authentic. And I'm not the only person. It happens to people all the time, all over the world, that dream about things before they happen, including the lottery. And for me personally, it's very interesting. Okay. I've never played the Powerball until this past week, randomly felt a nudge to do so, but in the 2 draws I've participated in, I've won $4. Should I stop? Why did I get a random nudge to play? Well, Josh, I feel that, listen to yourself, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, and listen to your budget as well, asking whether you should stop. Can you afford to lose however much it costs to play? Because if the answer is no, then I don't think you should play. But if you want to have fun with it and you can afford to lose and it's a fun and you know that you have a chance and you know, like, legitimately it's a positive experience to play, and you know and you believe that you do have a chance, then it's okay to play. That's what I think, which is a really, really roundabout answer, but it's true, and that's what I believe. So without knowing too much more about you, that's what I would say. So play responsibly and have fun. And if it is fun and you can play responsibly and you want a legitimate chance because somebody's going to win, it could be you. So just play responsibly. But that's my advice. Anything's possible, but always play responsibly. Would you be open to interviewing Ken Honda, the author of Happy Money? His insights on the relationships between money and happiness are fascinating. Absolutely, Marcella. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I'm not super familiar with this person, but I have heard of this person, Ken Honda, and I'm going to write it down right now because the topic of money and happiness is something that I've written about pretty extensively in this book that I'm working on. And I personally find it very interesting because there's this thought, this belief out there that if you come across like tons of money suddenly, that you are going to be the happiest person in the world. And yeah, that's true to an extent. The euphoria is crazy. It's out of this world. And it's like being given a magic wand where all of a sudden you can do all these things that perhaps you couldn't do before monetarily. It can increase your quality of life as far as all kinds of things. It can really increase quality of life. You don't have the stress of debt and bills and that sort of thing. So in all those ways, it can be very positive. On the other hand, depending on who you are, depending on how much you win, depending on who's around you and who you are on the inside, it can also be it can affect someone negatively, and it does affect people negatively. And for the majority of people, I'd say it's not a black or white answer. And it's not like it can fix every single problem, because there are people that are extremely wealthy in this world that are extremely unhappy. So it really depends on the person. And I ask a lot of lottery winners their opinion. Does money buy happiness? Some of them say yes. Some of them say no. And there's no right or wrong answer, but it's a very interesting topic, and I would love to discuss this in an interview. So thank you very much. Sheila L. Art with a $23 super. That's extremely generous. Thank you, Sheila, who's a member of this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. And she says, Tim, thanks for the blessings on my last super chat. I won $500 on a scratcher recently, thanks to you, who inspired me to play. And my intuition is on fire. This week, I'm going to California luckiest retailer to win more. Wow. Sheila L. Art. Well, first of all, congratulations on the $500 win. That is awesome. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. That is amazing. And that happened after the last blessing on this super chat, apparently. So that's really cool. I love that. I love that. Thank you very much. And I wish you good luck and blessings right now on playing this weekend, if you're playing this weekend or whenever you're playing. But I really appreciate your comment and for sharing that today. Thank you very much. And congratulations on your $500 win. That is really exciting. And thanks for being a member and for the very generous $23 super as well. That is really, really meaningful. So congratulations. Depends on how you feel with the hat. Chris, so we're asking whether I should keep the hat or lose the hat or get a different hat. And most people have said keep the hat. Love it. The hat is your trademark. That's your signature look. Keep it. All right. Well, thank you so much for your feedback. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing these lives, is getting your feedback. If reality is scripted, then some people have it scripted to win. Some others don't have it scripted. It would also be the script that someone would do some manifesting and it would work. BBB. What do you think about the notion that we're living in the Matrix, or, that sort of reality? Because some people believe that. Some people truly believe that we're all like in a program. What do you think about that? Because this comment kind of reminds me of that. I'm not saying that you feel that way, but some people do, and it's interesting. So what do you guys think about that? And thank you very much for your comment, BBB. I ride the train for 8 hours to France to play the Euro Millions because it's not offered in Germany. You got to be in it to win it. I love everything about that comment. Play responsibly, but I love that. Sheila L., congrats. Where are you traveling to California from? Where are you going to California? So Paul Jensen is a huge supporter of this channel, and it's nice to see you. So nice to see you. And he's congratulating Sheila L. Art for that $500 win. So Paul, thank you for your comment. Thanks for being here today. Hey, Tim, God bless y'all with a jackpot. 22-4-XYZ. Yes, God bless everyone in this live today. Play responsibly. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay. I wish you good luck. I wish you happiness. I wish you peace, abundance, and a jackpot if you play the lottery, but play responsibly if you do. I wanted to be hearing somebody like you. You are my first manifestation, God's image. Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you for your comment. Thanks for, perhaps I'd love to interview you if you win. Hey, Tim, I am at work, but I will be on your show soon. Taisha, thank you, Taisha, from joining from work. Hopefully you don't get in trouble for watching at work, but I'm sure you're fine. I hope you're fine. Played Mega Millions tonight. I never dreamt about numbers, but I believe in God. Francisca. Okay. Well, thank you. And I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. People after win leave this channel. Ivan, what does that even mean? Leave this channel. You mean, well, here's what happens. If people want to come on to this show anonymously, then they can, and they do, because we can blur faces, we can disguise voices, we can keep all sensitive information out of the interview. You don't have to come on here anonymously. And it doesn't, even if you win like a few thousand, or if you win a few million, or hundreds of millions, or a billion, we can keep you anonymous. If you want to come on here publicly, then that's all the better too. I believe in manifestation and law of attraction, that we create our own luck. Thoughts, feelings, emotions are important. Also, we affect reality with our frequency and energy. We affect the matter. Roxy, thank you for your comment. And that reminds me, because it brings me back again. I'm working on this book, and I'm not here to promote this book, but a lot of these comments are bringing up things that I've recently written about, which is why I'm bringing it up. And there's a whole chapter on the psychology of luck, the mindset of luck, because there are some real commonalities of some people that are lucky, that tend to be lucky in life, their mindset that I found. And even for me, like, I considered myself lucky way before I won the lottery. I just did. I had other people telling me that too. So is that just because I'm lucky, or is that because of my mindset? Because I believe that I'm lucky. What do you guys think about that type of thing? What is luck? It really comes down to that question. Wendy, that's how I was inspired to buy another ticket. Did you buy a lucky dip? Well, I'll let Wendy answer that one. Hi from Toronto, Canada. You're doing a great job. Listen to your intuition and believe it that you're going to win. Profeta. Yeah, Profeta, are you playing Lotto Max up there? let's take a look at that real quick, and then we're going to dive back up into this chat, because if we have it here, we do. There it is. So Lotto 649 for tomorrow, 24 million. Lotto Max for tonight, 24 million. So there we have back to back. They're two most popular, to my knowledge, lottery games, or two extremely popular lottery games in Canada, tax-free, 24 million, both games, one for tonight, one for tomorrow. So if you don't win 24 million tonight, you have a chance to win 24 million tomorrow, or it would be statistically, we don't always listen to statistics, but it would be really crazy. It would be really crazy to win 24 million 2 nights in a row, which I guess theoretically is possible. 222 here in Ohio, 222, make a wish. So it's 222 where it was. This tells me that I'm 8 minutes behind in the chat, I believe. So yeah. All right. So there's someone that's into numbers. Timothy Schultz, is it true people in California win the most? If so, why do you think that is? Could it be staged? This is a really common question. A lot of people ask or leave comments, similar comments to this type of question. It's interesting. And so first of all, your first question, it is true that California, at least in recent times, with the major jackpots, some of the major jackpots, it seems like, I haven't looked at the math of all of them, so I have to do that before I speak too in depth on this. But I mean, a lot of times people win in California, but you know what's really interesting, or what I take away from that, is that California is a huge state. It's one of the largest states in the USA, and the population is enormous. And so there's way more people playing. And so it's not surprising to me personally that a lot of people are winning out of California. I don't think that it's staged, to answer your question. I don't think that it's staged, because there are people that win in rural states. I won in a rural state. Other people win in rural states. It does happen. So people win, but a lot of people do win in California and Florida, but the population is huge. But hey, what do you guys think about that? There's no right or wrong answer here, but what do you guys think about that? Here's what my opinion is, that it's definitely not staged, though. If we are in the Matrix, so we asked earlier, are we in the Matrix? And Paul Jensen says, if we are in the Matrix, give me the green pill. Okay, Paul, we're going to remember that. We got to get the green pill ready for Paul. Thank you for your comment. Blessings to you, Tim. Thank you for this inspiring channel. Keep your hat. It is your trademark. It looks good on you. Tiffany Sumo, thank you for the lucky fives, the 555 super. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thank you very much. She's a huge supporter of this channel, and that is extremely symbolic. The lucky fives. Thank you very much. And for your feedback on the hat, because we were asking earlier if I should keep this hat, if I should get a different one, if I should lose the hat. And most people are saying keep the hat. So thank you, Tiffany Sumo, for the very generous super and for your feedback. Hey, Tim, I bought my Mega Millions and Powerball tickets on National Lottery Day. Wish me luck. So National Lottery Day was yesterday, and Vacation Cliff bought a ticket on National Lottery Day, which was yesterday. Vacation Cliff. Awesome. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck with the Mega Millions. I believe in Jesus Lord. Okay. All right. My history, 2018, I had a strong, I think you're trying to say intuition. You had a strong intuition that I was going to win on August last week of the month. And I ended up winning 13,500 Profeta. Wow. So you followed your gut feeling. You felt like you were going to win, and then you won 13.5 thousand. So congratulations to you. And if you would like to be considered for a short testimonial on this channel, feel free to email my team. The email address is on the about page of this YouTube channel, but we'd love to hear your story. But regardless, congratulations to you. And thank you for your comment. I love hearing stories like that, where we follow your gut feeling, or you feel there's a spiritual element, or people believe in manifestation, or they've dreamt about it before it's happened. I mean, I love all stories, even if that hasn't happened to you and you've won a prize that you want to be considered for this show, you are welcome. But I love intuition stories. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I wish the best to everyone. Claudio Johanna, thank you for your comment and for being a member. See you Monday interview. Woohoo, Troy. Wow, Troy. So we are, that's a quick turnaround. Yeah, we can do an interview on Monday for sure. Paul, no California so California port. So all right. So I think I missed the first part of that. Money is just energy. We manifest money with our minds. Justin Alexander. Justin, thank you for your comment. Hey, Tim, so happy I finally got to be here live. Thank you for inspiring us. I'm glad that you can be here. Thank you. And here's 5 memberships that were just gifted to random people. JTM Vintage, amazing JTM Vintage. Everyone thank JTM Vintage, especially if you received one of these, because 5 random people will receive memberships of this channel. As a member of this channel, we do members only lives where we can get to every single question. We also show a lot of behind the scenes content happening on this channel with interviews and with videos and a lot of what goes on behind the scenes. But we do get to every single question in these members only lives, which is a huge perk as a member. But that aside, it just means a lot to me, your support. So thank you very much. Congratulations to whoever received those. It is not luck. It's not luck. It's 10,000% alignment. Divine 81. Yeah, I love that. Thank you for your comment. So I'm also manifesting the lottery. Tranquil Sound. So we are running kind of short on time. I'm going to try to get to a couple more questions here. Shout out to JTM Vintage for getting lucky. Yeah, JTM Vintage. There we go. Thank you so much. Thanks for being so generous and for gifting those memberships. All right. So I'm going to try to get to a couple more questions here. We are just about out of time. And Matt D, who just became a YouTube member. Matt D, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome, Matt D. Welcome to this community. It's amazing. What was prosperity? Okay, Neon the Phoenix, who's a member and huge supporter of this channel, has a question. What was prosperity before money? How did humanity have a connection to well-being? So I think you might be asking what my financial situation was before I won the lottery, if I'm reading that correctly. And I'm just going to answer that because I think that might be your first question. So I was working at a gas station 40 to 60 hours a week for a little over minimum wage as an assistant manager. And I worked like all the time, almost every day of the week, as much as I could, because any hour over 40 hours was overtime, which was time and a half. And I was 20. Well, I mean, I started probably at 19. I don't know what age I started, but as a teenager, and then worked to 21. I was trying to put myself through college. I had a couple side hustles. I was going to do a vending machine and a couple other things, a photo booth. And I was just had some other side hustles where I was really, so I guess to answer your question, money wasn't something that I had a lot of, but I felt a burning desire to make as much money as possible, in addition to going to college, because that was a big goal of mine personally. So that's how it was for me. And humanity having a connection to well-being. I'm not sure if I completely understand that question, but I think that money can be very positive for humanity, but it can also be negative because of the disparity throughout the world. So that's kind of my opinion on money. But I also believe that it's kind of, the more that I learn about things, it's kind of like how you perceive it really matters. It's not what I think. It's not what somebody else thinks. It's what you think. That's what matters the most, in my opinion. And can you share a little insight into the behind the scenes of John Collins Black interview? Did he provide any questions to you or anything like that? So he's an author who wrote this book about this. This is really an incredible story. I don't know if you guys watched this interview with John Collins Black, but it was really fascinating because it's a real life treasure hunt in the United States, treasure chests throughout the country, and all the clues are in his book. And it's really, really interesting. It's legitimate. There's all these old nostalgia things worth like tons of money, and anyone can go search for these treasure boxes. And so your question is, did he provide questions to you or anything like that? No, I think that I had the questions. So I don't think I was provided questions or anything like that. I think it was really an authentic interview, and I just asked questions I was curious about. So that's kind of what that was. So hopefully that answers your question, but I think that whole thing is super interesting. If you guys haven't watched that and you're into treasure hunts, or you're thinking about it, or you find it even mildly interesting, I mean, I think it's extremely interesting. It's a real life treasure hunt. It's like, I mean, have you guys seen the Goonies? It's like real life. It's not like Goonies, but it kind of is, because there are treasures out there. So to go out there and pursue a treasure, like a real one, like it still happens, and it's happening right now. And there are these major, major treasures out there that you can go look for. And we do got to get going. Hello, Timothy. Look forward to your book. Also, please write a chapter with advice on how to manifest a lottery win. Thank you for this amazing channel. I totally agree with your opinions. Roxy, thank you very much for your feedback and for the suggestion. And I do write in the book about my thoughts on manifestation, and for sure that I do cover that, as well as stories of many other people that I've met and interviewed, but also, of course, my thoughts on it, because there are all kinds of opinions out there, like dreaming, because I dreamt about it before it happened. So was it a premonition? Was it manifestation? Was it being at the right place at the right time, just getting lucky? Was it intuition? I'm not here to convince anybody of anything, but my opinion is I personally do believe in intuition. I always have. I also very much, I do believe, I haven't always believed in manifestation because I didn't understand it, but I do believe in that as well. And I do believe a lot of messages come in dreams, and I believe our energy matters, our perception matters. And I believe that taking action and listening to that matters as well, all these things. And so I do write in depth about that and about what I did and what I do now, even to this day. So thank you so much. And wherever you are in the world, I just want to say, I wish you good luck. If you're playing the lottery, play responsibly, of course, if you do, and just dream big, because anything and everything is, of course, possible. So, whatever you want to achieve in life, don't let someone else tell you what you can or can't do. Believe it now before the world does, because destiny favors the dreamers, and that's very true. But play responsibly. Never spend more than you can afford to lose if you're playing the lottery, but also have fun and dream big. And we'll see you guys soon. There are new interviews coming soon with lottery winners and many, many others. So thank you guys so much for your support, and for all the generous supers, and for all the feedback and all your comments. And we'll see you soon.